Hey guys, Rich Bassini here, your YouTube vlogger and creator. Today I'm going to show you two things: how to remove backgrounds from video images and still images, and I'm going to show you how I make my thumbnails the lazy man's way. That's coming up. Stick around. Before I get started, I just want to let you guys know this video is being created with Filmora 12, and this is the new version that just came out. It's 12.1.6, and if you guys are looking for a video editing software, I highly recommend you check it out. I love it. I've been using it for years now, and I'm sure you guys will like it as well. I will drop the link below. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, here we are at the Filmora desktop here, and what we're going to do is I'm going to show you first with the videos. I'm going to use the videos that get embedded or came with Filmora 12. So let's go over here to stock media, and I already downloaded some photos already, but before I get started with this, I just want to point out over here, if you look on the top of my mouse and move it here, you got photos and you got videos. Okay, just to keep, just make you guys aware that there, in case you're doing a search. You could also search for images too. Okay, you could also search, you need to get a search bar here, which is pretty cool. All right, but anyway, I'm going to look for the images I already downloaded, and I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you how I make my thumbnails the lazy man's way. So you might want to stick around, check that out. Okay, so let's go over here, and here we go. All right, so I downloaded this image earlier, and we're going to drop it in the timeline, and it's going to give you this message is going to come up. The resolution or word frame rate of this media does not match whatever. You could just read it on your own. I'm going to click it here. All right, now as you can see here, this is a young woman here getting ready to do a jump rope exercise, whatever, and I'm going to show you how simplified it is to just remove the background. What you're going to do is you're going to come over here with my mouse cursor moving. You're going to go to AI tools. You're going to come over here, which is AI portrait. You're going to click that on. Boom. That's it. The image is out. Now, this is a fixed, I call these fixed videos or images here. Well, I should say videos in this case. These are 9:16 aspect ratio, as you can see here. And what I'm trying to say is, when I mean fixed, you really can't extend it. I know they used to have where you could extend the video and stuff like that. I mean, you could shorten it up, but as far as like making it, longer than what it is, I think this clip, let's see if I advance it here. Let's see. I think the clip is only 23 seconds long. So you can't think you can do it any more than that. All right. So anyway, now what I want to do is I want to add a background to it. Okay. When I release this here, it should jump in automatically. Boom. You see how quick that is? Now, that is a video clip too, okay? Now, in a situation where if you wanted to play the whole clip, not that you have to, you would just drop a note. I would drop a note when you see in the timeline here. Well, not there, of course. Let's go back. If you make a mistake, hit the little back arrow here, and that should get it right back over there where it is. And what I would do is I would just drop this down here below, and then, snip it right there, whatever, cut it, really cut and dry like that. Boom, and then you just cut that out. All right, you cut it and that's it. But for all argument's sake, we're not going to go into that there. I'm not going to go that route. What I want to show you, I just wanted to show you guys how easy and simplified it is. And of course, when you play it, that thing in the background is going to be moving as the person's jump rope and whatever, And again, you could add any different background you choose to do so. Okay, this is all from Pexels. These are all free. You got Pixabay, Jiffy here. You got the Pexels, and you got Unsplash. Okay, these are all free to use. All right. Now that is with the video clip. Let's get rid of this stuff here, and we're gonna do the same thing with the photos. We're gonna pick a photo out over here, and we're just gonna pick something out over here. Let's say we want to get, I don't know. Let's pick something out really quick here. Let's I guess do this one here with the guy in a motorcycle. And anytime you see the little arrow here, that means it's got to be that's a download arrow. The time you're going to download it, that's what you're going to do. Okay, you're going to get this message. It's going to pop up. You're going to click it on, and then it downloaded really quick, as you can see. The person's on a scooter here, it looks like. And again, if you don't like that background, simple enough. Do the same thing. AI tools. Boom. It's so simple. And then you can add a different background to it. Let's say you want to add this one. And the other thing is too, folks, when it comes to doing things of that nature, let me just get my thing here to activate. There we go. My computer runs a little slow. That's why the I/O that doesn't process that fast. I don't have a powerful system. But now you can see you can change the person around here, the background images. Really cut and dry, okay? Okay? And again, like I said, you could play around with this at your own leisure, okay? I just want to show you how quick it is with the AI tool. It makes things so easy, really. I mean, you couldn't get it any more simplified than that, all right? And anytime you want, if you ever, just want to share this tip with you guys really quick. If you see like the image is not there, it's because it's been reversed. You got to put the background on the bottom and put the subject in the top, okay? Just always remember that there. You know, it might drive you crazy. How come I don't see the image, you know? But that's how it's done. All right, so you've seen how simplified that is. I mean, it's really cut and dry. If you want, you could always play the video over again. Let me just get rid of this here. I just delete all this here. Okay. Now, I want to show you guys how I do my thumbnails within Filmora. All right, we're going to go over here. We're going to go to Global Media, and you see these two. You see this photo here. I want to show you something here, guys. You're going to kick out of this. I don't know. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. All right, we got to change the. We got to go back and we got to change this here now. Let me change the, because we're in a 9:16 video, aspect ratio. Let me go back over here and go back over here and go to 16.9 widescreen. Okay. We don't want to save that just now, so we're going to do it. We're going to start all over again here. Okay, you want to make sure if you go in that little 9:16 aspect ratio within Filmora, make sure you change it up. Okay, go back to the 16.9. All right, so let me just drop this in a timeline here. This one here, if I can get it. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to get that message there. Now, if you watch this video when I play it, you can see this is a live shot. Well, it's going to be live. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You're going to see me moving around. I'm looking around. And now, the reason why I'm doing this, folks, the reason why I'm doing this is for the simple reason is I don't want to set my DSC. I have a digital still camera, not DSLR. Maybe one day I will get that. You know, we'll see how the budget works. Anyway, so rather than, let me just stop this here very quick. Rather than sitting up there, you know, setting it up on a tripod, hitting the timer, and doing all that stuff with the white screen behind me and stuff like that. I know people say, it's no big deal, but it's the lazy man's way of doing it for me, and it's cut and dry. I mean, I'm using a Logitech Brio webcam here, okay? And basically, I have another software package I open up where it gives me a blank screen, you know, where the screen is all blank, and in other words, I could impose myself on that white screen and could do whatever I want to do with it there. And that's how I do it. So what I'm doing here, after I get the photo I want, I take a snapshot. Now, after I do the snapshot, this is what it comes out to look like. Okay, let me get this out of here. Okay, we cut this out. That is the snapshot. That's the one I'm happy with. Okay, this is if you're working solo, which I do all the time. I work solo on all my videos. Okay, this is me. I'm the one-man band here. So I always try to do things to improvise to make it go a lot quicker. And if it works good, the Logitech Brio webcam here, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it does the 4K. It shoots in 4K as well, records in 4K. And the picture looks pretty crisp. You know, it's pretty good. I like it. And, you know, if you're working by yourself, like I said again, I work right from my desk. So rather than me setting up my tripod, like I said again, the DSLC camera, you know, and taking, you know, hitting a timer on it and taking a picture of it and seeing which one I like. This way here, I just record the video within Filmora, right? Play it back, and when I see what I like, I hit the snapshot. This is a snapshot photo. Now, it comes to making my my thumbnails, right? Now, if I want to change the background here, I know you can see over here there's a 16. This is the 9:16 format here. You can see that, right? This is one like you would use this background basically for, you know, TikTok or YouTube, whatever, shorts, whatever. You could use that there. Now, some people may say, yeah, but what, it's you know, it's a 9:16 ratio here, right? Folks, don't worry about that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is, again, this is how I'm doing this here. Oh, let me go back here. I'm sorry, guys. If you're making a mistake, just hit the arrow here. You can back it up. Okay, let's go back over here. I want it to go on the bottom here. Let's go on here. I think I moved this up here too much. Sometimes that happens. You might get the a crazy thing out like that. There you go. All right. Now you can see it's like this here. I know. Just a little heads up, just like I told you before. Anytime you can add the background image, make sure it's on the bottom. Okay. Now I know you don't see it there right now. I know you don't see that just yet. So let's go over here first. I want to take care of the resize of my thing here. Let me go to the image, and over here where you see a little padlock here, you're going to click that on, okay? And how you know you activate it, you see the 4 or 0 little circles here. You'll notice if you don't see that there, it's going to cause a little problem. What you might want to do is click this on here. You'll see the other little square boxes here. This way you can move it back and forth. But the thing is, when you're doing it, you want to keep again, you want to keep the photo, the image, all in, in perspective order. So what you're going to do is you can pull it down here, like this here, and it keeps the image within, in its confines. All right. So now, and he's saying, well, what do we do now here? Okay. All right. No problem. We're going to get there in a second. What we're going to do is, when we want to click that image on, right, we're going to go again to the AI tools and aspect ratio. Now you see the white's gone. Okay. All right. What we want to do now is we want to go back on here again, and we're going to go back over here to image. Now let's see if we can get this here, and we're going to go like this. Now this should be for the image, which I think it is, right? Yes. See, now remember that was a 9:16 image, right? Okay. We're just going to expand it like that. Okay, just in case you guys wondering, oh, that's the wrong, and you can move it around like that there. And then what I would do is, whenever you're doing this here, folks, make sure you're not floating in the air. Let's keep it at the bottom. Okay, so what I would do is, if I feel like I'm too small in the image here, I can make it just a little bigger. Okay, but make sure when you're doing it, when it comes to the image, make sure you unlock this here, because if you don't and you keep it like this, the image gets all. You can do it that way as well, but it's a little better to do it this way here. The only thing is you don't want to do that. You don't want that to have. You don't want to make the image look oblong and all crazy looking. All right. So just make sure you do it that way there. That's only in the beginning. That's basically I would do that there only if I want the image to be really enlarged. But again, you could work it out on your own. You'll play around with it. You'll get the idea of it. Okay, so once I got what I like the image, I like the background I got, that's when I'm going to start adding my titles or whatever I want to put in there. Put different things in there, the transitions and stuff like that. But we're going to go with the titles. Now, I would use something like this here. If I want to drop this in the text field, text field, that's text, the titles here, I would use that there. And here, you would put in here whatever, whatever you want to put in here. And again, you could change it. You could change the color. I kind of like this one here. I always use that there. And I can just say, I don't know, check out my videos, whatever. Well, I wouldn't keep it that big, of course. Check out my videos. Like that. Whoops. Like that. And again, if you don't like it, you can always change if you don't like the way it looks. Here's where you're going to do all the editing, right over here in this box here. And here is the size of it. You can, this is where you're gonna, shrink it down a little here, like this. Let's go up. Let's go to, nope, that's too small. Like that. I'll keep it at maybe, I don't know. Let's try 56. 56 should be good. Okay. And then what you do is you move around, position the way you want, and you can add stuff to it if you want to. Okay. And that's basically, then what I would do is, then you want, okay, so after you do all that there, if you want to add another special effect, let's go over here to, I think it's either effects or here, or you could put like, if you want to do something like this here, you could add, put something different here, like drop this in here in the timeline here again, right? And the way that's going to work now, because that's an animation, so what happens is you're going to have to play it like this here. This is what I do sometimes, folks, like that there, right? Once I get it where I like it, what I do then is I would shrink it down like this. Check out my videos, and I would say subscribe. Okay, like that. And if you want to add something else to it, and then you press okay, so you do all of that, then what do you do? Okay, go back to media, go back to my window where I'm working with it, right? Project media. Okay, this is it here. Okay, you wonder what I'm going to do with it? I can tell you what I'm going to do right here. Go take a snapshot of it. Boom. But make sure you like it. It's going to be, the snapshot format's going to be a PNG. So just, and they have other ones here too. You could do it as the other ones is JPEG as well. But I always keep it at PNG. Okay? And now it's going to impose over here. Boom. And then what I do is, and make sure you like it. Okay? Make sure you like it before you do, because you could always go back. Okay? It's not set in stone. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's say you say, okay, you click it out, you delete it, you say, oh boy, deleted it, right? And you say, geez, I don't know, maybe I want to add something else to it. Okay, no problem. Take it out, delete it, hit the arrow. Okay, you're watching? Hit this back arrow. Boom, there it is again. Well, you're gonna have to probably fix this part up because it's an animation here. You have to fix that up. But now, again, make sure you advance it. Some people might say, where's that subscribe button you put? You got to advance it because it's an animation. Okay. All right, and once you do that there, once you make all your little changes, maybe you might want to add something on the side over here. Maybe you might want to do something totally different. That's how I do my thumbnails and my titles. That's it. That's it. I couldn't get any more simplified than that. And what's nice about it, I do it right at I do it right at my desk. Everything is done at my desk here. Okay, and that's how I do. And that's how I do my photos. If I was to tell you this was a still photo that I actually had my camera set up, I did on a tripod, you wouldn't know. You would believe it. You'd say, yeah, it looks like he took it like that. No. You can see what it is. It's a video. That's what that is. That's a video. And basically what I do is, like I said again, I'd sit here behind a white screen, and I would just sit there. And I know it sounds crazy, right? You're probably sitting there saying, wow, guys, people probably see, right? So what's this guy doing? He was posing and stuff. But it's easy, and it works. It works for me, And you could add other things, so you could really jazz up your titles and thumbnails if you want to, folks. This is just a basic example of how I do my thumbnails. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. If you like it, you want to give it a thumbs up, that'd be great. I'd greatly appreciate it. And it is what it is, right? But anyway, that's all I have for you right now. I hope that information helped. If you get a chance, check out Filmora. And by the way, I'm not getting anything for it. I'm not getting paid or anything from that there. I'm only sharing the information, that tell you how much I like it. I love it, actually. And I like the way they keep adding more and more to their program. It's really getting really nice. It really is. It came a long way. I started with them years ago. When I started with them really quick, I used their version was the 8.76 version, I think I used. Okay, that was back then. And I loved it back then, and I love it now. I will love it even more now because the way they keep adding onto it, it's great. It's phenomenal. I love it. And I think it's pretty user friendly. I think so personally. So if you guys get a chance, check it out. What do you got to lose? You download it, you see how it works. Try it out for a while, and see where it goes. I think you guys are going to make excellent videos with it, folks. I think you really like it a lot. Try it out. What do you got to lose? All right. My name is Rich Bassini, and I just want to say before I close up my videos, as I always say in my video, closing up my videos, I should say, if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel or you already have an established YouTube channel, I'm wishing you guys all the best of luck, the best of success. Keep making those videos, and as I like to always say, throw in the mix. Keep it real, keep it original, and let your channel grow organically. And don't forget, 2 other ones. Good thumbnails and titles. Until next time, bye-bye for now.